We are back with Masey DeMoss with Greensboro Recycling, answering your questions about what you can and can't recycle on any given day, and also for the big holiday that is coming up as well. Okay, here's the thing. Ziploc bags, plastic wrap, aluminum foil. We use these things on the everyday, and we certainly will use them on the holiday. Are they recyclable?
Right, so none of those things are actually recyclable. The aluminum foil, the plastic wrap, none of that is recyclable. So throw it away, or better yet, just use some reusable stuff like Tupperware to store your leftovers in that you can wash and use again and again.
Okay, so this is kind of a follow-up question. People want to know about the foil pans, like that you would put a turkey in or you would serve stuff in. Can you recycle that? Yep, those.
Yeah, so these are not recyclable. You should not recycle these at home. They're not like the same quality of aluminum as our like drink cans and stuff. So, and they're often contaminated. These are going to go in the trash. The big ones that you have your turkey in, all those go in the trash.
Okay. All right. So you held up a couple of things, then people ask questions after that. Can you recycle plastic lids to the butter and sour cream? Because you said you could recycle the tubs, but not the top. Can you tell me why?
Right. So the tub is recyclable. The top is not. So what happens is the lid will pop off. That worked really well. It will pop off, and this actually gets sorted as paper. 2D is paper and contaminates the paper pile. So this has to be thrown away, whereas this is going to be sorted 3D and makes it to the right place.
Is that just because of the machines that we have, or okay?
Exactly. Yeah, so the machines will scan this basically as paper because it's flat like paper.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so then with the metal can, this person says, do you leave the top off the metal cans? I noticed the one that you held up didn't have the top attached.
It did not, because generally we do not want to recycle the tops. Same thing with the tubs and the lids for the tubs. This flat lid will easily get sorted as paper. It's not going to make it to where it needs to be. If you can leave the lid well attached and like push it down in there and kind of crimp the can closed, that's fine. But if it comes off and it's separate from the can, you need to throw it away.
Okay. A slew of questions about a bunch of different things. Detergent bottles, can that go in the recycling?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Detergent jugs, yeah.
And the detergent, also the cardboard boxes, those can be recycled as well. Okay. How about shredded paper?
Okay, so shredded paper, like I said earlier, it kind of goes everywhere like confetti at the recycling center. The machinery just cannot capture it. Although the material itself is recyclable, it's not going to make it to where it needs to be. So either try not to shred that if you're going to recycle it, or compost it, or you just have to throw it away.
Or you come to the shred that we have every single year, and then it can be recycled as well as shredded. Okay, we got it. Okay.
Yes.
All right, how about this? Should items be placed in a recycle bag or loose, or how do you keep loose items from being scattered all over?
Oh, whoever said that. Thank you for asking, because plastic bags and bag materials is like the #1 problem at recycling centers all over the US. If you're putting your good recyclables in a plastic bag, they are trapped. We are not able to open the plastic bags, even if the bag says recycle me, recyclable all over it. The recycling is trapped in there and it cannot make its way out, and all has to get thrown away. That's not just Greensboro, that's basically everywhere.
Okay, and so if the bag says I'm recyclable, does that mean it's only recyclable like when you take it back to the grocery store and they have that kind of bin?
Yeah, so you can take plastic bags, bread bags, overwrap from drinks, and toilet paper back to the grocery store to be recycled, but you can't recycle it in your brown cart at home.
Okay, this person's asking, where can I take my extra cardboard? We just moved here and we have a whole bunch.
Okay, so we have a couple drop-off locations. We have at the White Street landfill, there's an overflow recycling drop-off that we take to the recycling center, and also at the transfer station, the Burnt Poplar transfer station, there's overflow recycling there that you can take it there.
Okay. Yeah. This next question is about plastic containers. So a blueberry container, strawberry container, you know, the clamshell kind of things. You happen to have one. Okay. Are those recyclable?
Yeah, so these are not recyclable. It is not considered a bottle, tub, or jug, and these are going to have to go in the trash, and that's true in most places too, not just Greensboro. Clamshells are just notoriously hard to recycle because of the type of plastic that they are.
Okay. We have a question about a flat screen TV.
Okay, so that electronics, TVs, cell phones, things like that, should be taken to household hazardous waste, so they're able to be recycled and disposed of correctly. For Greensboro, that is on Patterson Street, so you can look up household hazardous waste, EcoFlow, and take it there.
Okay, and really anything with a plug you can take there.
Exactly, anything with a cord, batteries, paints, oils, things like that can all go there.
And that is free for residents to drop it off there.
Yes, it's free for residents to drop off. They come out to your car and get it for you. You don't even have to like get out of the car. It's very quick, easy. Yeah.
Okay, somebody's asking about yogurt containers, if they are recyclable.
Okay, so the yogurt containers are like the cutoff size for things being too small. So we say if it's a yogurt container size or smaller, it's too small to be recycled. So as a blanket statement, I'm going to say no for yogurt containers.
For
unless
single
they're
serve.
like the big ones.
Yeah, unless they're the big ones. Okay, gotcha. All right, so we've got one more segment for you to be able to ask your questions, and there are a bunch already in the queue. Maybe we're going to ask your question. You can get it in 336-379-5775. Let's take a quick break and look at the forecast.